The Project Bedrock Season 1 download is finally here. Come join our world and explore the almost 2 years of passion that our Season 1 members have put into this world. Of course, just like any other SMP starting off on their very first season, this season did not come without hitches and snags along the way, but I am so happy that all of these members here were able to join us for Season 1 and make this world the best that it could possibly be. And looking back what we have created, I'm just completely dumbfounded. All the amazing builds on this world, I just cannot thank each and every one of the members enough. You guys are truly amazing, and you guys have all made this what Project Bedrock is all about. Oh, you think I forgot about you also, the viewer? No, absolutely not. Thank you guys for supporting us along the way. You guys are literally the biggest part of Project Bedrock, and this would not all be possible without you. So thank you for all of the support on all of our channels, and also over the past duration of Season 1 and all of the future seasons that you enjoy from this point forward. Since you clicked on this video, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you are probably interested in downloading the Project Bedrock Season 1 World download. What you want to do in order to download that is go to my personal website here, which is www.xrsbuiltx.net. Hit enter and it's going to take you to my home page. Then you are going to navigate over here to the download section. Go ahead and give that a click, and then you're going to go down here and click on the Season 1 World download. I am going to modify this to say Project Bedrock Season 1 World download, so it might look a little bit different than this. Either way, this is what you're going to want to click, and that's going to bring you to my Google Drive. Once you're here, you're going to click on the download link. It's saying that it cannot scan this file for viruses because it is too large at 1.6 gigabytes. This world file is one that I personally directly exported from the Minecraft client, and I can assure you that there is no viruses, malware, or anything else like that. So at this point you can hit download anyway, and it's going to pop up a notification letting you know that it's downloading. This can take a little bit depending on the speed of your internet. Once it has finished downloading, you should be able to find it inside of your downloads folder, and it's going to be a Project Bedrock Season 1 MC World file. That way you can go ahead and give that a click. It's going to bring up your Minecraft client, and it's going to start to automatically download into your client. And once you are in the menu screen, it should pop up and say world import started. And then a little whiles later, it may take a little bit of time, but it should pop up and say that the world was successfully imported. And now that we have the world imported, we can click on the play button, and we should be able to find our world right here, which is going to read Project Bedrock Season 1. If for whatever reason you don't want an MC World file, what you're going to do is go to rename. You're going to change the dot extension from MC World to .zip, hit enter, and then click yes. And then you can use this as a zip file. If you need this as an actual folder, what you're going to do is then go to extract all and extract this zip folder. And then once that's done extracting, you'll have your regular folder file. It all really depends on which way you install your world into your Minecraft client. The most common way is using that MC World file. You just double click on that and it's easy as can be. I would not recommend doing this method unless you know exactly what you're doing. There's really no need to, as the MC World file will work on any of your devices. With that being said, upon logging in, you should start over inside of the spawn building, and you'll be able to navigate over here to the City Hall. Once you're inside of the City Hall, I would recommend coming to this room first. You have a lectern here with all of the player information, and then all of the players are on a pedestal in front of you. Behind each one of the players is going to be a chest. I'll go to mine specifically, and inside of that chest we have a compass that is going to be linked to the player's base if you want to go and explore that. And we also have a book and quill that some members have filled out. I have chosen not to because I'm making this video anyway, so I figured I would just express everything that I need to say to you guys instead of writing in the book. And I am super glad that I caught that because I just realized a huge mistake that I made. I was supposed to put all of my stuff inside of this chest and not inside of my ender chest to where none of you guys would be able to access it. Slight derp moment there. So all of my player gear is going to be inside of my rocket box because that was the only empty box that I had. And I'm going to put all of these inside of this chest to where you can actually access it. And then if you go into the other player's chest, they're also going to have all of their gear and everything else that they left behind. Now, most of my shulker boxes are still sporadically placed all over the world because, well, they are everywhere. And it would probably be the end of Season 2 by the time I find them all, clean them up, and put them in here. But pretty much everything that I used on a daily basis is going to be inside of that chest, so feel free to help yourself to whatever you want. Now there's two different ways that you can play this. You can keep it on survival mode and run around and play it just as we did. And you can also go around and build on the things that we have built and haven't finished. Because, well, it's Minecraft. Let's be honest, you never truly finish all of the builds. So if you decide to do it in survival mode, you are more than welcome, and be sure to share whatever you create and send it to us. feel free to post that on the Project Bedrock public Discord. You can find links for that down inside the description below. The second way that you can play this is you can put it in creative mode. Since this is your actual world now, you now have control over it and you can toggle the game modes. I did also install a pack that will make it a little easier. You might have noticed this clock inside of my inventory. Now I'm going to start from the beginning and remove this. So with the pack that I added, you can type --TP help, and that's going to bring up a small menu. I've included all of the game mode, that way you can change those on the fly, but the pack really shines with the commands down at the bottom. So to start off, I'm going to go ahead and remove this clock. So I'm going to type in TP remove, which is going to clear that clock from your inventory just in case you don't want it anymore. But whenever you get into the world, if you want to use this pack, what you initially want to do is type period and then TP menu, which is going to give you that clock. Then you can right click on that clock and that's going to bring up a small menu. Now inside of this menu, you can go ahead and change your game mode if you'd like. So you can click creative, that'll put you in creative. You can click adventure mode, that'll put you in adventure mode, and basically change it to whatever you would like. I'm going to put myself back in survival. And then the other menu that we have is where do you want to go? We also have a couple additional toggles for night vision and super speed. So if you wanted both of those, you can actually turn that on. Your field of view is going to change because of the super speed, but we can just keep night vision on. And as you can see, your field of view is going to go back. Now, if you wanted to use the speed, but did not want the field of view, you can go into your settings here, go down to video, and you can toggle FOV can be altered by gameplay. Turn that off, and that's not going to allow the FOV to change. So you can do this again, and now you have the super speed effect, which will move very, very quickly, but it does not move your FOV. For me, I'm going to turn this back on because I really don't mind it, and I'm going to set that back. So the way that this pack works with these two toggles is whatever these are on whenever you hit the submit is what it's going to currently be. So if you have night vision, and then you want to keep night vision on, you're going to have to reselect that every time that you hit the submit. That's just the way that it's set up to work. And if you want it turned off, then you just leave that off, and then that'll turn off the night vision. Now, one thing that I will tell you, because we do not have any control over anything inside of your offhand or your regular hand whenever you are in spectator mode, once you get into this mode, you're not going to be able to actually click that menu anymore, so you're going to be locked inside of this mode. That is the reason why I put in all of these commands for the game mode. So we can do --SP for spectator mode. We can do --A for adventure mode, --C for creative mode, and --S for survival mode. And as you can see, the problem with using a single digit command is if you do it throughout multiple packs, you end up getting them mixed up because you don't remember them from previous packs, which is exactly what's happening here. And with a quick jump cut, that is no longer a problem. So that was because the recording pack, which you open up by crouching with a pickaxe, was conflicting with the new pack that I've just made. The pack that I just made, I custom built for this world download, so I haven't really tested it with any of the other packs. But now that that problem is fixed, you should not have any problem. If you're interested in any of the new commands, those are the new commands right here for the streaming and recording pack. This is probably not a pack that you're going to be using on the world download, but most of these are just secondary commands because most of them are available inside of this menu here. Anyways, back to the other menu, we have our clock here for the world download. And what I was showing you was if you are in spectator mode, you cannot access that compass, and that is why I added in these chat commands. So you can do --C, which should now put you in creative mode and not bring up a menu, --S for survival mode, --A for adventure mode, and --SP for spectator mode again. Now, one thing that I will mention, if you want to use night vision with the spectator mode, you do need to toggle this on first and then put it in the spectator mode before hitting submit. That way it sends all of this together, because once you are in spectator mode, you're not going to be able to come in here and retoggle it because you cannot open up this menu again. So you can hit submit, and that's going to give you night vision. Then you can go way down below and look all over the place with night vision. Then as soon as you go back up to the very top, type in --C or --S, and that's going to take you out of spectator mode. Nice and easy. So now let's get to the main reason why I ended up putting this pack on here, and that is the teleportation feature. So I want to put myself back in survival mode. This will work in any mode that you want, as long as you can access the menu. And we have all of these different areas to choose from. So we have, starting off, the spawn, marketplace, nether hub, winter wonderland, town hall, minigame district, end island, and that ends all of pretty much the community areas. And then we have our members' bases. So we have Buckee's base, DarkJ's base, DSP, GG, and then if that member had an industrial district, it will be listed underneath their name. So GG's industrial district, Incarceron's base, Puggy's base, Puggy's industrial district, Renee's base, xrsbuilt's base, xrsbuilt's industrial district, xrsbuilt's Nether district, and then I also included Sea Monstera's base, which is a very, very early member. Unfortunately, is no longer with us, but if you want to check out their base, I put it in here as well. That way you can go and take a look at it. There really is some cool builds over there, and I would recommend taking a look at it. As far as the way this works, you're going to select where you want to go, and then you just hit submit, and it is that easy. Welcome to spawn. Now this world download is going to also come with all of the packs, so we can go over here and jump on the crafting table and clear the weather. That way we have some nice weather instead of all of this rain. And you're also going to be able to use the spectator stand if we had one around here to go into spectator mode, which is what we use for spectator throughout the season 1. If we wanted to go over to the minigame district, for example, we're going to give that a click, submit, and that's going to take us over to the minigame district. But we have the airplane up there, we have the King of the Hill right here. Everything should be reset and stocked if you guys want to play King of the Hill, and there's a ton of other minigames as well. We're going to be doing a minigame stream weekend sometime soon, so be sure to check that out. That way you can enjoy all of the Project Bedrock members playing the minigames, and you can even come in here and play them for yourself. But you get the gist of it. You can go ahead and click whatever one you want, and it's going to teleport you to that member's base. If you wanted to go to the end island, this will take you to the end island, the Nether hub. And here we are inside of the Nether hub. I think you get the idea. I'm going to leave you with one last teleportation, and that's going to be my Nether district. We'll teleport over here real quick. And yeah, spoilers. So this is coming up on the last episode of season 1. This is just a fraction of the building that I did. So I would highly encourage you to go and check that out as soon as that video releases. Oh, and by the way, Project Bedrock Season 2 starts this Saturday. Make sure you don't miss it, and I'll see you there. Ow. Bye.